I'd like to speak to you if I may.
Why?
It's rather personal. It's important.
Is it?
Yes. I'm,
I know who you are, Loretta.
you know?
Why are you here?
If you know who I am, then you know why I'm here. I need to know why. I need to know about me.
You already know about you. You're one lucky young lady who has it all. A good education, parents who love you, and judging by that car, a good job. Yeah, I'd say you're one very lucky young lady.
How could you have...
How could I? What were my choices? Oh yeah, I had choices. I could have gone to some back alley doctor and had you flush down some toilet. Would that have been a good choice?
Maybe.
Not for me. I never could have done that to you.
At least I wouldn't have felt...
Abandon? You don't know about abandon.
I need to know.
Why?
Because you gave me away.
Okay, story time. Once upon a time, there was a 15-year-old girl with an 18-year-old boyfriend. She got pregnant. End of story.
That's not the end of the story. The choices. What about the choices?
Right, the choices. I already told you I could not have had an abortion, so I chose to go to my parents for help. Came right out and told them.
And?
My father beat the hell out of me. You ever have the hell beaten out of you? No, I didn't think so. Then my father had my boyfriend arrested for statutory rape. He was sent to prison and he was killed by a cellmate. Nice story so far? Let me go on. Next, they sent me to a home for wayward girls. That's where you were born, and that's where my choices ended. They handled everything. All they told me was that you would be adopted by a wonderful family who could provide for you all the things that I couldn't.
So you just gave me away.
With love, unselfish love. What kind of life would you have had with me?
How did you know my name?
My cousin worked for the state. She helped me find you, and I never lost track. I watched you grow up. I came close to ruining your life right before the adoption was final. I was tempted, but I knew it would be the worst thing for you. But I did watch you grow up.
What do you mean, watch me?
I knew where you lived, where you went to school. I was even at your college graduation.
You were there?
I shook your hand and wished you well. It was the closest I ever came to telling you about me. I wanted to so much.
Why didn't you say something then?
Why? Because I knew how well off you were. Nothing like my childhood, nothing like the life you would have had with me. Loretta, I'm sorry for the way I acted when I first saw you. I panicked. I thought my heart would burst. I'm sorry.
What happened to you?
I grew up. I never went back to school, but I got a job as a waitress and
What about your parents?
they threw me out. I was all on my own.
And then?
A few years later, I met a man. He was a lot older than me. He was kind and he loved me. We got married and had a baby, a girl,
I have a sister?
and a brother.
Do they know about me?
No,
And now, will you tell them? I want to meet them.
I don't know. I'll think about it.
How old are they?
Douglas is 28 and Loretta is 30.
Oh, you gave her my name?
It was a choice. I thought about it a long time, but yes.
I don't know what to say.
What's there to say? It was my way of keeping a piece of you. It was something I had to do.
Your husband, does he know?
He died 4 years ago, but yes, he did know. Are you okay?
I don't know. All my life, it's been all about me. I never had good thoughts about you. How could a person give a part of them away just like that?
It was never just like that.
Please tell them about me.
If I tell them about you, I'll be telling them about me. I always thought that someday something like this would happen, and now you're here. I'm sorry. So very sorry.
I had to find you.
Why now?
So many reasons. There's so many questions. But now there is a reason. I'm getting married, and someday I hope to have children of my own. Funny, I never thought I would want to have children. But now,
I can tell you're bitter.
yes, I am. Or at least I was when I first got here.
And now?
More confused than bitter.
Can you understand my side of the situation?
A little, I guess. Maybe more than a little. But I can't just throw away those feelings.
When did you know you were adopted?
Now, I always knew. My folks read me stories every night before bed, and I don't remember them in the beginning, but they became my identity. Who I was, who I am, and they always started the same way. Once there was a mommy and daddy who loved each other and wanted to share that love with a baby girl. One day they adopted a beautiful little girl, and their love was then complete. So there was never a time I didn't know I was adopted. It was when I found out that there were other children who were not adopted that I started to wonder. I felt
What?
different. Not worse, but different.
And it always bothered you?
Not always, but sometimes. I started to have questions, especially when I went to the doctor and I had to fill out that sheet asking about my illnesses. And at the end of the sheet, it would ask about my family. It took me a long time to realize that those questions had nothing to do with my health.
So now you're getting married.
Yeah. I would like to know what my child could look forward to.
I can understand that, but that's not the only reason for finding me.
No. I was so angry with you that anger was, well, hurting me.
All I can ask is that you understand and forgive me and believe that what I did was for you. Can you see that?
I can see that your choices were limited.
I guess that's a start. What?
I'd like to meet my sister and brother, even if they don't know who I am.
I don't know. I'll think about it. It won't be easy for me because it will not be easy for them.
I just want to see them.
Do your parents know you're here?
They know.
And?
They know I love them, so, they pretty much understand.
Hello? I was just talking about you. Yes, it was good. Are you on your way home? Please, can you stop by here first? Yes, it's important. There's someone here I want you to meet. Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's over now. She's gone to rest. I've clasped her hands on the quiet breast.
Tom, you have to come see this. It's the article about me. It's finally here and it's wonderful. He titled it, Big Band Singer Mary May is Alive and Well and Living Right Next Door.
Be there in a minute. Working on something.
Oh, all you care about is that computer and your interneting and whatever else it is you do back there.
Can't hear you.
Of course you can't, you old coot. I'll come to you. Sandy, have you seen it? Have you seen my article? It's so grand. This is the greatest day of my life.
And the most embarrassing day of mine.
Why? What's the matter?
How could you do this to me? Friends from all over town have been calling and asking why I never told them about my famous mother, Mary May.
What's so bad about that?
Other than your story being a pack of lies, I suppose nothing.
But it's not a lie.
Oh, please. You, a big band singer? Since when?
Well, it was a long time ago, when I was a young woman living in Indiana. Didn't you read the article? The details are all right there. Well, not all of them, of course. There were so many shows, so many men. But don't tell your father. I don't want him to know about that part of my salad days.
Somehow, this day just keeps getting better. First, I learned that my mother is a pathological liar, and now I learned she used to be easy.
Watch your tone there, Missy. Just because you were always a little Miss Goody Two-Shoes doesn't mean you can speak to me like that.
All right. If this big band story is true, why am I just now learning about it?
You're not. I told you all about my career when you were little. Whenever I did, you started crying, so I stopped.
Why did I cry?
Who knows? You were always a little bit peculiar. I mean, when you were younger, always jealous if someone had something you didn't have.
Are you saying I was jealous of your fame?
Maybe. A lot of women were, you know.
That's absurd. Why would I be jealous of my own mother?
Beats me. All I know is one day when you were 7, you told me to stop bragging. You said you were going to be more famous than me. So that's the last time I ever mentioned my singing career to you.
Why don't I remember that conversation?
Maybe you repressed the memory. Like I said, you used to be a bit peculiar. But look at you now, backup singer in your church choir. My, what a success story.
Where's Daddy? We need to talk.
In his study, on the computer, emailing or photo crapping. I don't know what the hell he does back there.
It's called photoshopping.
Crapping, cropping, shopping. What's the difference? All I know is he spends a lot more time on that computer than he does with me.
I wonder why.
What's that?
Nothing.
Well, I'll take my newspaper over his computer any day, especially when it has an article about me. Tell me the truth. Do I look fat in this picture? I was 18, and the Bob Benderson Band had just rolled into town. I had won a contest at the county fair, so I got a chance to sing with the band.
You didn't sleep with him, did you?
Bob Benderson? Heavens, no! He was old and fat. He used to fart a lot. But his saxophone player, Slick Willie, now he and I had our share of fun. I can still remember those sultry summer nights when we would go.
Stop. Before I become ill. This Slick Willie, what was his last name?
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Try.
I can't come up with it.
Try harder.
Wait, that's it. It was Clinton, Slick Willie Clinton. And let me tell you, he didn't get his nickname from his musical ability. You know what I mean.
Oh, dear God. I've had enough. Daddy! Daddy, get in here!
You're not going to tell on me, are you?
Hey, what's all the shouting about?
What on earth is that?
It's my latest creation. I've already got 12 pre-orders from my buddies at the VFW, and I predict my next creation is going to be even more popular. The face of Eleanor Roosevelt on the bikini-clad body of Raquel Welch.
Daddy, that's just downright creepy.
To each his own, Sandy, to each his own.
Tom, take a look at my article. Isn't it wonderful?
Let me see. It's better than wonderful, May. It's spectacular. Hey, darling, you're famous again.
I know. It's so exciting.
Daddy, you need to tell me what's going on here.
We're celebrating your mother's resurgent fame. Isn't that obvious?
She's jealous, Tom. It's like she's 7 years old all over again.
Oh, no, not the jealous face. That was a tough one, as I recall.
Daddy, we need to speak in private. I think Mother's finally lost it.
What are you talking about?
She's losing her grip on reality.
Don't be ridiculous.
Come on, Daddy, you must see it.
Your mother is perfectly fine.
I think it's time for you to consider putting her in some type of home.
She's not going anywhere.
But
But nothing. She's getting a little forgetful. So am I. Do you want to put me in a home too?
Of course not. But what about this fabricated story?
Who says it's fabricated?
Oh, come on. Where's the proof that she ever had such a career?
You want proof?
I do.
May, do you remember where I put your scrapbook? I can't keep track of anything anymore.
It's in your office, I think. Oh, go find it so little Miss Doubting Thomas over there can stop being so cranky.
I am only doubting you for your own good.
Sandy, maybe you should see a therapist about these fits of jealousy. Now, last week on Oprah, I heard a doctor say that they now have medications for virtually every type of disorder. Of course, I've never heard of a jealousy disorder, but I'm sure you're not the first one who would need
I am not continuing this conversation until I see your scrapbook.
You were right, May. It was in my office all along. Here you go, Sandy.
It's all right there. Let me know if you have any questions.
Are you satisfied?
I don't know what's going on here, but something's not right.
I was so young. But you know, it's strange. I seem to be wearing the same outfit
What's
in
that,
all of
May?
Oh, nothing. Just reminiscing.
Good, good.
Are you going to tell me what's going on here, or do I have to find out for myself?
Why are you being this way?
Because I have seen the same thing happening to some of my friends' parents, and it's just...
Now, you listen to me, young lady. You stop this right now. Do you hear me? Your mother is my responsibility. And you don't get to show up here every 2 weeks and tell us how to run our lives. Is that clear?
All right. I'm sorry, Daddy. I promise to keep my big mouth shut.
Which event are you looking at, May?
I'm not sure. The caption says Chicago, 1947. And that's Bob Benderson up on stage with me. But I don't recall ever singing with his band in Chicago.
Well, it was a long time ago. But you look great. Not bad at all.
Thank you. I have to admit that I had a pretty amazing figure back in the day.
I am sorry that I got so angry with you before.
That's all right. Nobody's perfect. Besides, maybe your jealous streak was my fault. Maybe I bragged a bit too much when you were little.
Oh, Mother, I have to go, but I will be back on Sunday for dinner. Maybe we can look at your scrapbook together.
That would be nice. And don't worry, I'll keep all my stories clean if your father's at home. He's still a bit old-fashioned about certain things, you know?
Well, I'm glad our little girl has finally started to appreciate you for who you are.
Me too.
Amazing. What a fox you were, and still are for that matter.
Hey, stop that. I may be cheap, but I'm not easy anymore.
You know, I'm so glad I had the right idea to give your scrapbook to that reporter. He told me that all those pictures really helped make your story come alive.
So am I. This article is the best gift ever. The only thing is, I don't remember so many of these shows. How can I have forgotten so many wonderful memories?
Ah, the beauty of Photoshop. It makes dreams come true.
Barbara, you here?
Yep, in the living room, Eli.
Hey, I tried to.
I was just texting.
I just.
I was just.
You go, Barb.
No, it's nothing to go. I was just texting you, and here you are.
Yeah? So?
So, I'm.
You're.
I am.
You are?
Yes. Yes, Eli.
Honey, oh my God!
I tested twice.
Did you use one of the new ones? One of those line?
For Pete's sake. Don, what did we say yesterday? What did we say? We said today, absolutely, positively, no more calling for lines.
But what if I can't remember the line?
You have to. The festival starts tonight. We don't have any more time.
But what if I can?
Improvise, dumbass.
You zip it.
But Kay.
Do not give my actor a line. Got it?
Kay.
Shut up, Anne. Oh, I know, okay? I know. It's my own damn fault for casting a couple. But you two have got to pull your heads out of your derrieres and get it together. You got it? Have you got it?
Yeah.
Look. I understand, okay? I understand. It's like back when I was dating Anne Margaret. It was absolutely horrible. We were fighting during the show.
You dated Anne Margaret?
Who's Anne Margaret?
You have to separate the play from reality. Do you understand that? It's like the opposite of method or Meisner or Chubbuck or whatever the hell. It doesn't matter. The point is, learn the lines. Learn the lines. Learn the freaking lines.
I guess
I need a Danish or chocolate or a chocolate Danish. Just run lines together. No emotion. Remember what we talked about. The lines become integral, and then the emotion is added on after. Like butter on a potato. Commence!
All right, let's just, like you said, run lines. No emotion whenever you're ready.
Okay. Barbara, you here?
Yep, in the living room, Eli.
Hey, I tried to
I
rush.
just text.
I just tried to.
Just-
Ha, ha, ha. You go, Barb.
No, it's nothing. I was just texting you, and here you are.
Yeah, so?
So I'm,
You're,
I am.
you are.
Yes, Eli.
Honey, oh my God. Sorry.
No, don't, just go on.
Okay. Honey, oh my God.
I tested twice.
Did you use one of those new GPS ones with email and
No, those things were a fortune. Just the old-fashioned stick.
so that's why you've been off so lately. I'm sorry. I didn't two and two. Put two and two together. Well, I mean we sort of did.
Stop. But do you want the baby?
Of course.
No, think about it. Just really think for a minute.
Okay, well, it's scary.
Yeah.
I'm only 25. There's a lot of debt ahead of us.
Keep going.
Car payments, insurance. We'd have to start saving for college now.
Now? Your line is... Never mind. Now you see it.
So you've been going through all this in your head without me?
Basically.
Why?
Because I'm the one who knows, and you're so carefree and forgetful, and I love that. And I wasn't sure if you wanted it, for real, the responsibility.
Well, I do. It sounds flippant. I might as well say I plan to stay home during Lama's class and eat snacks in the waiting room, but I want to know more. I want to... Crap, I can never get this. I want
to worry that I'm going.
Yes! Thank you! I want you to worry that I'm not going to worry. Thank you!
Okay then.
I love you, Barb.
I love you too, Eli.
Could you try, even a little bit, not to be so snippy?
Why? Would it make you learn your lines any better?
I'm sorry. That's not all my fault. When we're supposed to hug, you keep trying to touch me.
Damn it! God, this is going to be the worst 10 minutes ever.
Yeah, okay. It's weird, okay? I am not used to not touching you anymore. After all these years, and then suddenly not being, you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You do?
Yeah, it's weird not being together.
Well,
what?
why aren't we?
Excuse me?
Why aren't we together anymore?
You know.
No, I don't. You always think I know more than I do. I don't. I don't even know these lines.
And whose fault is that?
Mine, I know. Everything's my fault. I've made my peace with that. I've accepted my role as half between the two of us, and that is fine. But apparently, I've done something so monumentally stupid. I don't even deserve the courtesy of being talked to about it. Look, I'm not afraid to admit it that I love you, and if you don't love me anymore, that's fine. And you're crying. I've made you cry. I'm loving you. Or was it, or how, what is going on right now? What did I do? What am I missing here?
I'm sorry.
For?
You dumbass. Can't you guess why this play is making me upset?
Wait, so it's the play that's making you upset?
No, I mean, yes, I mean, I am.
You are?
Yes, Don.
Honey, oh my God!
I tested twice.
Did you use one of those new ones? You know, the GPS and email and bells and whistles and stuff?
No, those things were just a fortune. Just the old-fashioned stick.
So that's why you've been off so lately. I am sorry. I didn't put two and two together. Well, I mean, we sort of did.
Stop. But do you want the baby?
Of course.
No, think about it. Just really think for a minute.
Okay. Well, it's scary.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm only 25, and there's a lot of debt ahead of us.
Keep going.
Car payments, insurance. And we'd have to start saving for college right now.
Now you see it.
So you've been going through this all in your head without me?
Basically,
Why?
because I'm the one who knows, and you're so carefree and forgetful, and I love that. And I wasn't sure if you wanted it for real, the responsibility.
Well, I do. It sounds so flippant. I know. I might as well be saying that I plan to stay home during Lamaze class and eat chips in the waiting room, but I want to know more. I want you to not worry that I'm going to worry.
Okay then.
I love you, Anne.
I love you too, Don.
And that is how you do a freaking play. See? You see? You get it intrinsically. It sinks into your very bones. And then, and only then, will the play come to life. You have to make it the best 10 minutes ever. You have to live the characters, and then you will be the characters. It's genius, genius. We're gonna win this thing for sure. All right, kids, they're opening the house. Let's get backstage. And I want you running lines again and again until your lips fall off. Make me proud. Make me happy. Let's win this thing for us, okay? Because God knows the playwright doesn't deserve it with this shit. Break legs. Mer. Bona fortuna.
Got up this morning, got out of bed, went to the kitchen, ate some breakfast, kept on my PJs, working from home, from the computer, getting everything done. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.